Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the mop. That's right, but yeah, had some stuff done. And welcome to the mop on the last day of 2025. 13 years ago, we were in Vegas, wedding certificate in hand, going to meet out at the Valley of Fire, November 1st, 2013. So, we were there, and so was my dad and Audrey and one other couple, and we had a great time. My wife sometimes, I think, has had to question herself on whether she made the right choice or not. We both do. Let's face it, as married couples, not everything is rainbows and unicorns. Okay? Let's just face it that way, as a married couple. If you've been married, have been married, divorced, whatever it may be, dating, whatever it may be, not everything is going to be like you hit the lottery. However, hopefully you can work through it and you stay together through all of those things, sickness and health, till death do us part. I just hope everybody takes time to reflect on 2025, the things that we've got going on, the things where we are headed, and hoped for a better 2026. If you had a very good 2025, due to have a stroke, I did not have any kind of illnesses, I did not go through any infections, so that's how I judge my 2025. Been truly blessed. With a good job, good vehicle, beautiful house, great wife, kids that all seem to be settled in and doing well in their lives as well. So, and was blessed with a grandbaby in 2025 as well. 2 of them, actually. So, actually, no, 1. Sorry. But things are great. Things are good. And like I talked about yesterday, of looking forward to doing more positive posts than negative posts. Something my wife and I have talked about numerous times, about how my brain gets settled in on the negative things and it brings me down. Part of it is the stroke I can't handle. Feelings in my hands. Sometimes my face doesn't feel quite right. So I'm always second guess, and I always wait for that other shoe to drop. But in 2025, it was a good year. Spent a ton of time on the lawnmower, spent a ton of time working around the house. We got the side-by-side now that will give us 2026, is going to bring other things to do in 2026. Excited for what will happen at work in 2026 as far as new products and everything there. So if you are in the sales business, into management, whatever it may be, take a deep look on how 2025 went. And as always, you're going to have to try to make 2026 better. That's just how sales works. It's never enough. There's never a time in sales where you go, yep, that was a good year. We'll just hope for that. You're always hoping for the next bigger thing. And you're always looking for more and more options, more and more ways to succeed. My brain doesn't shut off with new ideas. But we ended the year really well. And I'm looking forward to, in a week, we will be sitting up in Red Lake a week from Sunday. So January 11th, RLK. If you're looking for a place on Upper Red to go fishing, talk to Thad, talk to Noah, Upper Red Lake Guide Service, serving Upper Red Lake. Get a hold of them out of JR's Access and enjoy a few days away with family. We're going to have a father, son, grandson, and 3 other buddies going up. to spend 4 nights out on the ice. And we'll go from there. That's how we're kicking off 2026. Getting Dad out on the ice again. We went through some things there. So we're looking forward to that. Probably play some cards. Who knows? Catch a few walleyes, maybe. If we don't catch anything, yeah, it's a bummer. You know, that's where I get tired with some of the posts of, oh, it's Red Lake. You know, I lived around Mille Lacs Lake for a long time. The Dead Sea, as you would call it. It was the Dead Sea, and people were frustrated because of limits and things like that. But I tell you what, it has become the smallmouth capital of the world now. They've got great northern pike fishing in that lake. Walleyes are slowly coming back. Jumbo perch, from what I could see, are starting to come back. But, yes, if you're fishing for monsters, and you're fishing for 30, 40, I don't know what people expect, or how they go in with their expectations when they say, like Upper Red. They're like, oh, it sucked. We had a blast the last time we were there. That's why we're going back. It isn't always about catching 30, 40, whatever it may be, fish. You know, we went to Lake of the Woods one year as well. Yeah, we caught a ton of fish, but they were all little. They were those little tiny, you know, whatever it may be, 13, 14, 15s. When you hook into, like we did last year, a 26 after fishing 4 days, you catch your big ones 26, but then you catch into a huge pike as well. And you get to spend time with family and friends and out on the ice, having just great laughs, joking, picking on each other, whatever it may be. That's what it's truly about. You know, it's kind of like the guys that are always after the 180 to 200 inch deer. When do you sit back and just enjoy what used to be bringing home a spike buck, fork buck, just a buck in general? When do you turn back into that hunter and then just enjoy the actual event and the surroundings around you versus always trying to, you know, there was a guy on a podcast yesterday that said, well, I won't shoot a 150. I'll pass him all day. Okay. He goes, I'm not shooting anything unless it's 180 or bigger. Why? What is the point of that? Is it to satisfy? I mean, to me, antlers taste like crap. I've never been able to cook them long enough. My dog loves them. The dogs love them. Squirrels love them. Mice love them. They look nice on your wall for only a couple of them. 150 class deer are nice deer. In a lot of the parts of states in the United States, it's kind of like a 30-inch walleye. If I catch one, yes, I'm going to get a replica, and it's going on the wall. That's just me. I'd love to hook into one. However, the 16, 17-inch walleyes that you can eat are a whole lot more fun too. Kind of like hooking into smallmouths. Red Lake also known for slab crappies, big slab crappies. Yeah, and any lake right now, if you're out to get on it, New Year's to Christmas, from Christmas to New Year's is never a good time to go ice fishing, period. Busy, traffic, family. That's why we waited till 2 weeks after. But our main goal is to get together, have fun. Yes, rib each other, have a fishing contest in the fish house, whatever it may be. So take time to enjoy your activities. I'd love to bowl. Never shot a 300 in my life, and I've bowled a long time. I've watched tournaments this last week down in Beloit where there were 3 of them. Congratulations. I've seen guys that have shot 900. What do you do at that point? That's 3 perfect games. It's the best you'll ever do, unless you're in a tournament and you can shoot 1,500. But in a 3-game set of shooting 900, do you then just quit, or do you still enjoy the game? I enjoy the other parts and aspects of it. But then to complain about, oh, the Dead Sea, whatever it may be, there's no fish. I've seen people catching. I think a lot of times the people that bitch about it just suck at it. That's my feeling. They're going to call it that because they can't catch anything. Oh, yeah, it's the Dead Sea. That's why I can't catch nothing. It's kind of like if you can't hit ducks, you probably don't want to be a duck hunter either. Can't shoot this, can't do that. It's kind of like the argument right now with one-handed bowling versus two-handed bowling. I don't care. Grow another arm. Bowl 3-handed. Don't care. I'll still bowl against you. I've beat two-handed bowlers before. They've beat me. It's all part of bowling. I don't care if you can average 200 with your feet. Bring it down, whatever. It just baffles me on how people's mindset and behavior about things, and especially, oh, they need to ban two-handed. Why? What the hell are you talking about? You know, I'm struggling with string pins, but if they say that's what we have to bowl with, I'm guessing we'll bowl with string pins. I don't know what to say other than that. But take time to enjoy this last portion of 2025. The last, what time, I don't even know right now, but the last few hours of 2025. And get ready for, and this is where your mindset's going to have to change. If you want a better 2026, you are going to have to start changing your mindset on how to make that happen. And if you are upset about how people or what choices people are making, or if you get hurt because of certain things, take a mindset and look at the aspect or the perspective of it, of what you have going on in your life, and see how you can change that. And if you are upset with how people are talking about you or anything else, you either address it, change it, or don't worry about it and just move on. If you are really heartbroken or hurt that people feel the way they do sometimes, you may have to look at where they're coming from and go, yeah, they got a valid point. Maybe I should work on that. Kind of like what my wife said. Chris, you need to work on your posts. A lot of negative BS. Tired of people calling me, asking me if you're okay, asking me this, asking me that. It's time to sit back and go, yep, you're right. I need to take accountability for that and make some changes. So that's where we're at. I hope you can make some of those changes in 2026 to make your life better. I will be back tomorrow with another AMOP edition, and we'll see where we go from there. But have a great night. Anniversary tomorrow. 13 years she has put up with me. What an angel she is. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow on our anniversary to have another edition of the first day of 2026. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.